Let's talk about microphones, because you got a pretty sick mic setup going in here.
All right, so for the kick, I've got 3 mics going.
Oh, nice.
Probably can't see very well, but I've got a Beta 91 made by SHURE on the inside.
Yeah.
The second kick-in mic, some people might think I'm crazy. Got this idea from my old teacher / friend over at Dark Horse, but he kept telling me I need to try a MD421 on the inside of the kick. So I've got that going in there. It sounds awesome.
Heck yeah.
I love it. Nice and punchy, dude. It's got that nice like mid-range thump that I look for in a kick.
Yeah.
And you don't have to work as hard for on the back end.
Sure.
And then the kick out mic is the Warm Audio FET 47. You have to have one of those mics, I feel. It's just one of those staples.
Yeah.
So on snare top, we've got the SHURE Beta 57A. I really love this because you get a little more rejection out of like the hi-hats and cymbals with this mic compared to a normal 57. And speaking of 57, that's what I'm rocking on the bottom. So on toms, this is a cool story. Any drummer that's out there, you probably watch like the Minel cymbal videos on YouTube. I've literally studied those things to death. And like I noticed in a lot of the videos, they use the same microphone package in all of them. And I'm like, what are those mics on the toms? So I deep dived into it. Turns out they use Audio-Technica AT25s is what they were called.
Okay.
Now they don't make them anymore, but they came out with this version that's called the ATM 230. From what I was told from the artist rep, they're pretty much identical to the 25s. They're just a smaller format.
Nice.
With a newer build and components and all that stuff. These things have been killer. I love these on toms. The rejection is nice, and they give you that punch, but still retain that low end that I'm looking for in toms.
Heck yeah.
So that's what I'm rocking on those. Hi-hat and ride are both SE Electronics SE7 small diaphragm condensers. Crazy expensive mics.
Pencil condensers?
Pencil condensers, yep. Yeah. So these are brand spanking new. So this is a company called T-Garden Audio, and they're actually based out of Nashville. A guy reached out and he's like, hey, I'd love for you to try these mics out. It's their PPC 125s. They're supposed to be really smooth on the top end, which is something I look for in overheads.
Sure, yeah.
So to hear that, it had me very intrigued. So I literally threw them up today before Andrew showed up, but I've got some stuff coming your way soon.
Yeah, well, go follow Brian so you can get a full review on his Instagram.
Yeah, definitely some stuff coming. And there's another mic they sent me too that I'm really eager to try out. I'm doing 5 room mics. So as my close set of stereo rooms, I'm using the Royer 121s.
Yep, beautiful.
These are killer. I'm really digging the vibe that they give. I love ribbons on rooms. It just helps make the cymbals not so harsh when you go and crank them up. My mono room mic, which is just right in front of the kit, is the Warm Audio 47 Junior. It really opened up the room. So this thing is awesome. And then my far rooms are the Warm Audio 14s. Those really help to open the space up. I started out with them on the floor and I dug it, but I wanted more distance.
It's nice that you can put them up there and like totally get them off the floor too.
Yeah.